Hello everyone, uh, this is Sheba Joy. Welcome to my channel Zion Shekinah Official. Zion means God's dwelling place, Shekinah is God's glory. I'm having a little bit of cold. It's not due to weather, I think, but it's due to some allergies here. Some kind of dust, I think. But anyway, let's look at Proverbs chapter 6, verses 1 to 35. My son, if you have put on My son, if you have put up security for your neighbor, if you have shaken hands in pledge for a stranger, you have been trapped by what you said and snared by the words of your mouth. So do this, my son, to free yourself since you have fallen into your neighbor's hands. Go to the point of exhaustion and give your neighbor no rest. Allow no sleep to your eyes, no slumber to your eyelids. Free yourself like a gazelle from the hand of the hunter, like a bird from the snare of the fowler. Go to the ant, you sluggard, consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest. How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man, a troublemaker and a villain who goes about with a curved mouth, who winks maliciously with his eyes, signals with his feet, and motions with his fingers, who plots evil with deceit in his heart. He always stirs up conflict. Therefore, disaster will overtake him in an instant. He will suddenly be destroyed without remedy. There are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked schemes, feet that are quick to rush into evil, a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community. My son, keep your father's command and do not forsake your mother's teaching. Bind them always on your heart, fasten them around your neck. When you walk, they will guide you. When you sleep, they will watch over you. When you awake, they will speak to you. For this command is a lamp, this teaching is a light, and correction and instruction are the way to life, keeping you from your neighbor's wife, from the smooth talk of a wayward woman. Do not lust in your heart after her beauty, or let her captivate you with her eyes. For a prostitute can be had for a loaf of bread, but another man's wife preys on your very life. Can a man scoop fire into his lap without his clothes being burned? Can a man walk on hot coals without his feet being scorched? So is he who sleeps with another man's wife. No one who touches her will go unpunished. People do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his hunger when he is starving. Yet, if he is caught, he must pay sevenfold, though it costs him all the wealth of his house. But a man who commits adultery has no sense. Whoever does so destroys himself. Blows and disgrace are his lot, and his shame will never be wiped away. For jealousy arouses a husband's fury, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will not accept any compensation. He will refuse a bribe, however great it is. So, this is about the warnings. The Proverbs is talking about 3 aspects here, as I can see. One is a person who's a good person, and he has lent money. He has put a security, and he has signed some papers on behalf of his neighbor, or helped his neighbor, but the neighbor steals his money, steals his things, and so he's Proverbs is asking the person who helped to be not be a sluggard, to be wise and be like an ant, so he can go after him and take all that this guy said who would return. uh, Excuse me. Another thing is, Proverbs is also talking in chapter 6 from verse 20 to almost 30, 35, about the adultery again, about the woman and the man who does adultery with her. And so Proverbs, please read this, and it is really good. There are three things in chapter 6. One is about, not being a fool, not letting your neighbors take advantage of you. A lot of times, my neighbors who are like on my left and my right, in front, and they have taken a lot of advantage of us and this house in many, many ways. Many times I used to think what is going on and things like that, but I think my situation is different because God is severely dealing with them, and literally they've committed crimes. So and God will not leave such person, because see, time and again he's saying in Proverbs, he says in chapter 6 verse 14, who plots evil with deceit in his heart, he always stirs up conflict. Therefore disaster will overtake him in an instant, so he will suddenly be destroyed without remedy. So this is the outcome of the wicked who worries the innocent. And also, if they have shed innocent blood, God is not going to leave such people. The six things he says in Proverbs 6 chapter 16 verses 19, God is talking about six things that the Lord hates and seven that are detestable to him. About haughty eyes, that means prideful eyes, that means for no reason they get angry, seeing you they get angry. Such people, he detests, he's saying he hates such people. A lying tongue, people who tell lies for no reason on the innocent. Then hands that shed innocent blood, for property, for stealing, for just their or rivalry, they take innocent blood. And then also they devise, and the other point is they devise wicked schemes against a innocent person. So all these things, and then also feet that are quick to rush into evil. Why are feet quick to rush into evil? Because these people are very wicked, for no reason they just want to plunge into doing something, doing very wrong things, doing crimes, doing wicked things. So God detests, God hates such things. And when God hates, what happens? His curses will fall on such people. And that's why he's saying that in no time these people will be disaster will overtake them. Suddenly they will be destroyed. And a false witness who pours out lies, and a person who stirs up conflict in the community. And I'm facing that, suddenly they, for no reason, they pour out lies, they tell lies. It's like, their blood is not red, the blood is like full of lies. And the mouth, has a tongue which only speaks lies. There's not one truth that's coming from these people. So God is going to hate such people. What does it mean when God is going to hate such people? It means that they are going to be destroyed. And he himself is saying in this word, it's not something that I have said it. It's not something that somebody else has, said it out of their own. It's not that something. So these things are not something that, I have said it, or my laws, or somebody has said it, or their laws, or something like that. It has come directly from God. And that's why he's teaching us all these things in Proverbs, what he intends to do. God doesn't just punish people for the sake of punishing. He's already told why he's punishing, and that's why we read all these things in the Bible, so that we can be aware, and that is a good God, and that is how much good God we have. Sometimes, parents punish the children, and the children don't even know why they're doing it. But here we know that God is all, he's so transparent with everyone. He's so transparent with every person, every good, bad, and evil. So so it's important that whether one believes the Bible or doesn't believe, whether one belongs to one is a Christian or not, It is the word is word and God is God. So what he has already said is going to be established on this earth, and his word, it says in the Bible, has never fallen to the ground and has never become void. So we need to know that, and we need to know that the power of God is very, very crucial. Also, it's very crucial, it's very dangerous for the wicked, but for the righteous, for the good ones, it is such a strong pillar, such a strong tower of strength, his power. So just wanted to add these points. May the Lord bless this word, and thank you for listening.